Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Uranus farming video here on UMadBroz. Sorry it took a bit longer than expected to make this part 2, but I have been on holiday to Edinburgh and among other things like finishing off my college year and other stuff. But yes, so pretty much straight away I'm going to get right into this video, part 2. Probably going to do about 5 to 10 runs, maybe 20 runs on this depending how fast I kill him. Hang on, I have not actually set a timer yet, so I will get right on that in a second. In between runs I will set a timer on my watch to tell me when to... Hang on, I'm trying to run one-handed while doing this. Hang on, give me a second here. I will do it, say 22 minutes long. That seems like a nice length for a video. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get right into this Uranus farm. The feedback from the first video was incredibly well received. It has over 1,100 views currently. It has like 10 comments, which is more than most of our videos. It has just everything about that video is fantastic. It has got very good backlash. That is the main reason I'm doing a second video. You guys quite clearly enjoyed it. I received quite a lot of comments saying it's a good farming video. So I will do a second part right here for all you guys. If you guys have anything specifically you want me to talk about during these videos, then do feel free to leave it in the comments, because it's most likely just going to be me going on a rambling rant as per usual. There was also a comment or two in the last video saying that I spoke incredibly too fast, and there was one funny guy who I had to put it on like 0.5 speed to understand what you were saying. Mongol, okay, we got a Mongol as our first rep. Is there anything in our inventory currently? Yeah, there are 2 no fleets. Oh yeah, I got 2 more no fleets. I got a corrosive no fleet while farming on my assassin. So that's my second ever no fleet now. Now I've had 2 different elemental ones. It's very good having 2 different no fleets. You can just shred pretty much anything you want. It doesn't look like he dropped anything other than a Mongol. Yes, if you guys have anything you want me to farm, I'll farm it. I'll probably be making this into a series of Uranus farming videos, plus I'll do some other farming videos in there. Maybe I'll do like an episode on the warrior, or the bunker, or just do like 20-minute episodes of just farming various things in between doing actual videos that are like main videos like Borderlands VR, like Let's Plays, Skyrim VR Let's Plays. I'll do 1 episode of either of those 2 a week. And then the rest of it will be farming videos and the like. Maybe some out-the-map videos. I completely forgot I started an out-the-map series, to be honest. I started an out-the-map series a few weeks ago where I did like 3 or 4 of my favourite out-the-maps that I found. And I've since found even better out-the-maps, but I've just completely forgot to make the video on it. Right, there we go. That is attempt 1 done. It took about 2 minutes. Yes, so I'd say it'd be about 8 runs, maybe 10 runs in this video. We'll do what we usually do and have a proper look at the end of the video as to what we actually got. But yeah guys, hope you are all enjoying the channel. The subscriber count has dipped because I've not been uploading for like 2 weeks. So my subscribers in a month nearly hit 20 in the past 30 days, which would have been all-time mind-blowingly the highest. I think we got to 17 or 18, which is the new highest during the last month. But now it has dipped back down to like 13, 14, which was our average beforehand, which is still fantastic. Actually no, 13 or 14 is actually higher than average. Average used to be like less than 10. So 13, 14 is still very good. I'm still very pleased with that subscriber amount a month. Because we will be on 200 easily, maybe even 300 by the end of the year, which would be fantastic. So that'll be about 200 subscribers in 1 year compared to the like 100 subscribers in the past 4 years. That is literally about 3 to 4 times as fast. So if it does 3 times, 4 times as fast again next year, that'll be absolutely fantastic, because that'll put us on like 1,000 by the end of next year, and then after that it'll just keep going up. So that'll be fantastic. If I can ever make an actual career out of this, who is my partner on this channel, he doesn't really make the videos, he just kind of does the kind of tags and the descriptions and the edits and stuff. So he's not like, he's not the voice you hear, he's like the hidden guy behind the camera, so to speak. But if we get to like loads of subscribers, then he will obviously take a more prominent role in it. There are series that I would love to do like in the years to come when I get like my own place to live and stuff. Videos like, not cooking tutorials, kind of like a cooking series I come up with an idea for, where we'll both make each other a meal and everyone has to see who eats more of the other guy's meal. But it can be actually anything, so it can literally just be pretty much just like a potato you just stick in the oven and then cover it in like salt and pepper and sauce and just all sorts of stuff. Just like literally just random disgusting things that obviously you're not supposed to be eating. Like just a bowl of like boiled vinegar or something with like stew inside it. I don't know, just like weird disgusting ideas. Ooh, a Logan skin. That could help with the infinite ammo glitch. If you have not seen that video, I recommend it. If you do not know how to get infinite rocket launcher ammo, I have made a video on how to get infinite RPG ammo. It was quite a while ago, so you will have to scroll for a fair bit. At least there is an infinite rocket launcher ammo tutorial on the channel. It involves the Logan's gun, a sham. It's highly preferable to have a playthrough one Logan's gun so it doesn't actually damage you much. But in quick nutshell, get a good absorb sham, get a very low level Logan's gun, shoot at your feet, and then the sham will absorb the rockets of the Logan's gun and add it to your rocket launcher ammo capacity, which is a very good exploit you can do just to get infinite rocket ammo. And now I've not tried it since getting the North Fleets, but I'm assuming you could just run through anything when you've got dual North Fleets that basically have infinite ammo. Just the first two guns on your class make two Logan's guns, just fire them at your feet and then change to the two North Fleets. And then just utterly destroy stuff like that. I am looking at trying to get either a slag North Fleet or like a fire North Fleet, just so I have the three main damage elements or the like slag element. Now, was that run 2 or 3? I think it was 2, but it could have been 3. Actually, was it 3? I'm losing track because I'm talking. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed these videos. We have 16, maybe 18 minutes left on this video currently. Yeah, that's pretty much, I don't really know what else to talk about in this video. If you guys have anything particularly that you want me to talk about, I've just got back from Edinburgh. It wasn't a fantastic holiday because I went with a relative who I don't really like going on holiday with all that much, and it was just a cluster of just mess-ups on the holiday. On the way back, he told me to get off at the wrong station, so I got off and then it was stranded in some town I'd never heard of. So I had to sneak onto another train pretty much and just ride that out to like the stop I was actually meant to get off at and then get off. But that killed about an hour and a half of my time because just I wasted an hour and a half trying to get back home. But yeah, so that holiday was a cluster. I went to Edinburgh Castle, that was quite cool. I went to Edinburgh Zoo, got to hold various insects like cockroaches and stick insects. I got to see a wallaby up close and personal, which is like a kind of smaller kangaroo for those of you that don't know what one is. Yeah, it was an alright holiday. It's more like a day out than a holiday because I only went for like 3 or 4 days. It wasn't like a holiday where like you actually travel and stay at like hotels and do all this. Everyone else was calling it a holiday, like how was your holiday, but it was like 1 full day and 2 like half days, and it was like, obviously I live about 2 or 3 hour train ride from Edinburgh, so I didn't really feel like I was travelling anywhere, and it was quite similar to here. It had all the same like pubs and shops and stuff that was here, so it was pretty much here, just a bit nicer. I do see an orange there, a gub. Okay, we're getting a very wide, confusing range of stuff. Iridium. But I have just got a siren to level 72 as well, so if you guys want to see any farming videos with the siren. The Emperor, ooh, that's 2 in 1. If you guys want to see any farming videos with the siren, I might do like the bigger bosses like Uranus and Invincibles I will farm with my Gunzerker. And then the smaller bosses like the Warrior or the Bunker I'll probably farm with my Assassin or my Siren. Just so you guys get like a wide range of different stuff that I farm. I don't think any will get as good feedback as this does. I might farm some of the other bosses on this add-on, just so you guys get a full taste of all the different stuff. There is apparently a better boss to farm than this. I know I called it the best legendary farm, or the new best legendary farm in that video. A lot of you guys don't seem to have picked up on that. I do already have 2 Uranus farm videos on the channel. One of them just isn't called Uranus farm. So for those of you that liked the first video, go back to the video before that video. It was called something like New Best Legendary Farm in Borderlands 2. That is a Uranus farm video. Just skip about halfway through the video if you already know the route and stuff to get there and you just want to hear me farming. I did about 5 or 6 attempts on that video if I recall, just to show you guys his loot drops. So if you guys enjoy this video and the last video, do go back and check that one out. It's pretty much the same. It's kind of part 3, but it's part 2 of the single, just farming him, not showing you any of the route, just farming him. So yeah, so there will be multiple farming videos, I'm guessing, coming to the channel. I don't know. If you guys leave a comment saying that you want it, then yes. I may be getting Trover Saves the Universe soon, which is a new VR game that I desperately want. It's been out about a month now, but since I do not currently have employment, I have no way of doing it. I have no way of actually buying it yet, but a mate of mine does owe me 20 quid, which when I get that, that will be most of the money towards it, and I already have about 20 or 30 that I didn't spend in Edinburgh. So I do have enough money to buy a new game, which will most likely be Trover Saves the Universe. So if you guys want to see, there will be a first impressions video on that regardless, for those of you guys that want to see what it's like. But yeah, it will be wonderful. Okay, I do not know how many runs we have done here. To be fair, I don't possibly think it matters because I can just we've got a legendary in pretty much every single run anyway. So I will have an inventory just full of legendaries by the end of this video. But yeah, as you can see, if you want to farm for something specific, I wouldn't recommend this guy because he drops pretty much everything in the game other than the unique class mods to like Slayer Termorphos and that, and the Northfleet. I think they're the only two main things he doesn't drop. Other than that, he drops pretty much every orange and pearlescent apart from the one which is unique to the Digistruct Peak DLC. I've not yet tried the Northfleet on this guy, but now that he's doing his big electric blast, I don't think I'll have time to try that. Go, he's defeated. There we go, beautiful. The Northfleets are beautiful when you don't want to run it. I loaded to kill it, you can just fire this in the general direction, not even at the thing. Oh, I'm not seeing an orange. Could this be the first run where I don't get anything good? There's more loot back here. Oh no, I'm not seeing an orange. Could this be a bad run? It's very rare he doesn't even just not drop an E-Tech either. Did he seriously not even drop like an E-Tech? Come on, don't make this a really bad run. Wait, what was that? Oh, it was a white. Looked a bit like a purple. Not purple. A serif. But no, I don't know if any of you guys feel that, but the odd time a white will sometimes just look really pink under like certain lighting, and I don't know why, but it happens quite often. But while I was at Edinburgh though, I did get some new comics. There was a person or two in the last comments saying that they do also read comics, and they like listen to me talk about them while farming Uranus. So I did get the House of M, which I'm only like an issue or so into now. And what was the other one? I got Secret Empire, which I've heard relatively bad stuff about, but just the concept of it sounds really good. And I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, or maybe some of you will agree with me. I don't know how this is going to go, telling you about this. But I am always that one person in the friendship group who likes the least popular one. Like, my favourite Sam Raimi Spider-Man film is Spider-Man 3. In my mind, for some reason, that is not even, like, comparable to, like, the other two. It's just better. Like, I'll give a little case as to why I think it's better. Pretty much, Spider-Man 1 is really good. I also think that Spider-Man 2 is probably the worst one out of the three. I don't know why. Just Green Goblin is a very good actor, and he's like my favourite guy. Well, he's not my favourite bad guy, but he's just... After looking at all the memes and not seeing Spider-Man 1 in a few years, I went back and watched it. I did originally think Spider-Man 2 was the second best and the first one was the worst. But after going back and watching it, after seeing all the memes and the YouTube poops and all these on him, just watching any scene where he's on screen, I was laughing even if it wasn't funny. Just him saying, you know, I'm something of a scientist myself and stuff like that, just made me really laugh. So the first one now is just really funny to watch just because of all the memes. So that's like probably the funniest one out of the three. And then the second one is just Dr. Octopus. That's just, there's one villain just like the first one, but I don't know what it is about Dr. Octopus. He's been a really good villain across like all the series. I don't think he's massively interesting. He's just a scientist that has 4 arms, and then he just kind of like, he's just trying to, I don't even know what he's trying to do. He's just trying to make a sun for some reason. Like the power of the sun, the power behind it. He's just trying to make like a powerful like sun generator, even though like no one's gonna want it now because he's evil. He's not like a much interesting plot, and he doesn't really like do a whole lot to Spider-Man in that film. Like in the first one, Spider-Man gets absolutely battered by Green Goblin, like so many like slow motion punches where Spider-Man's like bleeding and he's getting like kicked through walls, and Mary Jane's gonna die, and it's like more brutal. Whereas the second one's more of like a jokey film with all the like ow and Aunt May and like all like the memes of that one. It's more of like a jokey film. There's not really like much actual stuff going on in there. Varuk. But then Spider-Man 3, I've never fully understood why people think it's bad. It's the longest out of the 3 films, and I love when a film is long because there's obviously more scenes to watch, and you can just split it up into chunks and watch your favourite scenes and stuff. We did just get a Varuk on this one, but the third one has more villains in it, which I loved. It has Venom, who's my second or first favourite Spider-Man villain ever. It had New Goblin, it had Sandman, and then it had all that cool stuff. It had a very big fight scene at the end. It had a cool soundtrack. It has my favourite scenes with like Emo Peter. That's like my favourite Spider-Man meme, and he was in it quite a bit. So it had like quite a lot of really funny scenes in it. Like it was good. Plus it had the black suit, and the black suit's great. The symbiote, I've always loved the symbiote. plus Spider-Man 3 on the PS2 is one of my favourite Spider-Man games of all time. I was a big fan of Spider-Man 2, the PS2 game, when I was a kid, but I think I've talked about this in a video ages ago, but I doubt any of you watching this have heard me talk about it. But I tried replaying Spider-Man 2 because I never finished it as a kid on the PS2, and I could not for the life of me get through it. I think I've got a broken copy, but I cannot play, for no joke, more than about 5 minutes. Anyone that I've told this in my friends group doesn't believe me. They think it can't be that bad. I can't play for more than 5 minutes without it freezing, glitching, crashing, or doing something of the like. And I'm just scared it'll just corrupt the memory card it's on. And everyone was like, surely it's not that bad. But then they'd come around and it would usually take about 20 seconds before things just go head over heels. But it was pretty much just, I can't explain it. Someone will be talking like, hey, I'm Spider-Man, but then it'll take the last like vowel of the last word and just repeat it for about 2 minutes, and no other audio plays during this. So it'll be like, hey, I'm Spider-Man, and it'll just go on like that for about 2 minutes until he goes, I'm Spider-Man, like really cut a sentence. And then it does that to almost every last sentence. It's always like the last sentence of someone's talking, and it's literally any person you talk to. So while you're swinging around, it's fine, it's working fine. When you go into a new district, the game pretty much crashes as well. It'll like, Spider-Man will freeze frame while it like loads a new district in, and you can just see like open hole where the district's meant to be, and you just see buildings pinging to each, and once they've all pinged in, then you're allowed to swing. But I'm on a Black Cat mission now, and there's an entire district which hasn't spawned in on the Black Cat mission. It just hasn't loaded in the district. So every time I go on the game now, it just goes into the cutscene on the Black Cat mission. We're on top of the Daily Bugle. It goes to like just the cutscene, and then I follow her across like 2 or 3 rooftops, and then her dialogue gets caught, and she like waits till the dialogue's finished, and then she jumps to the next building. It takes like 5 minutes to get to the bit where it crashes, but then we just get to one bit of the city where it's not rendered in. There's just a big black box on the map where the district is supposed to be of New York. And then if I try going anywhere near there, Spider-Man just freeze frames in the air and won't come down. Ooh, bada boom. That is one of my favourite RPGs in the game, it's not my favourite one. But yeah, so I just couldn't finish one too. But yeah, Spider-Man 3, by far my favourite one out of the 3. I'm trying to think whatever unpopular opinions I have. What else do I have now? There are games which weren't like that popular, I think. I like good games. Watch Dogs 1 I liked mainly because I figured out how to play it fully online, even though it didn't have like a massive online mode. Like me and a friend from high school used to play it online, where we'd just be in each other's world and we just mess about, which is the thing that game was missing out on. I don't know if it had it after we stopped playing it, but you'd pretty much invite the other one to like hunt you down on that like mode. But then if you just didn't kill them, you just had the whole city to explore, and they'd constantly be on your minimap because like that's who you're meant to be hunting, and we just go around hacking stuff together. It was really fun. But then I'm trying to think what else. I used to have like a list of just unpopular opinions that I had, where it was just like games I thought were like better than other games in the series, or films I thought were better than other films in the series. I'm just trying to think. The Incredible Hulk film got relatively like half and half backlash. I think that's a very fantastic film for Marvel. My favourite Marvel film is probably still Endgame. That has recently took the cake of being the best one. And if you guys didn't know a fact about Endgame that's just been announced, it has finally overtook Avatar as the #1 highest grossing film of all time, which is fantastic. Just hats off to Marvel. They did a very fantastic film. I'm trying to think of what unpopular stuff. I don't know why I can't think of this. I usually know like all these off by heart, but when I'm trying to think about it on the spot now in video, I just can't think of any. But you guys, if you want to know my favourite of any like series that you think I might have an unpopular opinion, just ask me in the comments below, and I'll either answer it in the next video or answer you in the comments. If there's enough of them before I respond to the comments, if there's like 2 or 3, I will just respond to them all in the next video, and I'll respond to your comments saying that I've answered all the questions. You guys get like hearing me actually talking and explaining my reasoning rather than having me to type it out individually to all of you. So if you want any suggestions of what you want me to play or do, I will do that as well. I used to have a comment suggestion video, but I only ever made 1 part on it because I would never get enough suggestions to keep making parts. I just waited till I got about 10 suggestions to make like a Skyrim VR video on just suggestions on what people wanted to see in VR. Just if there's anything in Skyrim VR you want to see what it's like being launched by a giant, riding a horse, riding a dragon. If there's absolutely anything you want to see what it's like in the VR version of Skyrim or Borderlands, just please tell me. I will make a video on it just for you. I'll respond to your comment saying if you want to stay anonymous or not. I won't put your name in the video. I'll just say like someone commented saying this. Oh my gosh, is that a conference call? Whoa, we got a conference call from Uranus. I did not mean to take that green. I don't like looking at my inventory of all those. I mean, look at that. For about 20 odd minutes of farming, we have just a backpack of a very wide range. We have one of the best RPGs with the Bada Boom. We have a very good shotgun with the conference call. We have like we have 2 or 3 different rocket launchers, I believe, 2 or 3 different pistols. But if we got the sham from this guy as well, that would just be the icing on the cake, because then we'd have the Logan's gun and the sham both off this guy, rather than having to farm their 2 separate farm locations. That'd be fantastic. Yeah guys, that is probably gonna wrap the video up. We only have about 2 minutes left of this. I'll try doing about 20-minute long episodes for this, because I will be making probably about 2 or 3 more episodes of this. If this one gets even half of the views of the first one, I'll make another episode. If the first one's on 1,100 in the like 2 weeks or 3 weeks it's been uploaded now, so that's probably going to be on about 1,500 by the end of the month, which is a very fast growing video. I do not even fully understand why, because it's a new very good farm. People must just be all farming him. So I hope the second part even does, if it even gets 100 views, that is a lot for the channel. We average about 30 to 40 views per video. And then sometimes the odd video will just jump to a few hundred. Our best video is a Vampire Lord video I did on Skyrim VR a while back, which got some crazy, like over 10,000 views, and is still going up. It gets like a view or 2 a day at this point. It's died down a bit, but it's still getting views every day, which is like, it's just fantastic. That video is wonderful. So yeah guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you have absolutely anything you want to see, just let me know in the comments. If you want anything you want me to talk about, any like film franchises you want my opinion on, I'll do like short reviews during these videos, these farming videos, because all I have to talk about anyway is the farming, and it can get quite tedious me just talking about I killed the boss, oh here's his loot. We did not have a quick look over all the loot we got. Let's see that. Let me just stop this. Stop. Okay. Yeah guys, that is going to be this video once we have a look here. So yeah, if there's anything you want to see me play or watch me do, there is a new add-on for Beat Saber, but I doubt I'll be able to make a video on it because it is an Imagine Dragons add-on, and I feel like there is huge copyright infringement I would get at on my channel if I tried making an Imagine Dragons Beat Saber video. Just making the first one got copyrighted, so I couldn't monetize it. I can't monetize anyway. A lot of people, when they see like me doing like clickbait videos just for fun, where I do like how to get infinite ammo, and then there is one quite funny clickbait video I did a while ago, just how to get infinite ammo, and the thumbnail was like really wacky confusing things, and then people were just like, this isn't infinite ammo, this is just like wrong or whatever. I'd just laugh because it was just like, it wasn't supposed to be, it was a joke. I did like all the Google Translate voice doing all the talk over of that video. It was meant to be like a troll video, but then people are always like, you're just doing this for money and views. You don't actually get paid on YouTube anymore unless you have over 1,000 subscribers, which I obviously don't have. I'm literally just making these videos because I find it fun to do YouTube and just talk to people. Like on the days when I know I'm not going to be meeting any of my friends or family, I know it's just fun to just sit back, record a half hour or an hour of videos, just edit them, and just upload them, and just feel good that I've uploaded something to YouTube. And then it just feels so good when I just see views and comments of people liking the videos and subscribing. Especially on the last video with the Uranus farm, well not last video but a few videos ago with the Uranus farm. That was fantastic, just seeing all those views pour in, it just made my day, well made my week, and it's still making the weeks to come. But yeah guys, hope you all enjoyed. We got an Emperor, a Varrock, a Bada Boom, a Conference Call, a Mongol, Logan's Gun, and a Gub, and a Spiker, but that was on the route here, I do believe. I don't recall if I recorded that or not. That was on the route here. I got one out of like a locker, I think. I don't fully remember. I don't remember talking about that Spiker. Yeah guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries and an E-Tech in about 20 odd minutes. That is fantastic. That's like a legendary every 2 minutes to 3 minutes. That is fantastic. But yeah guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to the channel for Skyrim VR, Borderlands VR. I always say there's going to be Borderlands and Skyrim VR videos coming and then I end up not doing them. So stay tuned to the channel. I will try, I'm going to edit this, I will try and get the Skyrim VR Let's Play back so I can stop feeling so pressured to make Skyrim VR videos on the Let's Play. The Let's Play will technically end when I kill Alduin, that'll be campaign finished. But then I will every so often, if I feel like it, just make an episode of Let's Play where I just mess around, test out different spells, or just if you guys recommend me doing like a side quest or want to see something, I'll make an episode of Let's Play doing that in it. But yeah, there'll be Borderlands VR videos hopefully soonish. It is still the peak of summer. That's the main reason VR videos aren't coming out, because it is incredibly hot even when I'm not wearing the VR headset. So when I'm wearing the VR headset, it has to be like late at night when it's more cool, with like 2 fans that are next to me now aiming at me, with like shorts and like either no t-shirt or just thin t-shirt. And it just has to be like that, and even then I can only record it in like 10 to 20 minute intervals, otherwise I just drip and sweat and it just starts getting really bad. Especially like games like Beat Saber I virtually can't play in the summer. When it gets to winter I'll probably be mostly making VR videos because it'll be a way of keeping warm. Yes guys, stay tuned to the channel, but for now, peace, see you all in the next video, bye!
If only I could turn back time.